Depression and obsession are two complex and interconnected mental health issues that can significantly impact individuals' lives. While depression involves persistent feelings of sadness, hopelessness, and a loss of interest in activities, obsession manifests as intrusive thoughts and compulsive behaviors. Understanding the relationship between these two conditions is crucial in order to provide effective support and treatment. This article aims to explore the causes, symptoms, and prevalence of depression, as well as the different types of obsessive thoughts and behaviors. Additionally, it will delve into the link between depression and obsession, highlighting how they can mutually influence and exacerbate one another. The article will also shed light on the impact of these conditions on daily life, and discuss various treatment approaches, strategies for managing depression and obsession in relationships, and ways to support loved ones who are struggling. By gaining a comprehensive understanding of depression and obsession, we can strive towards promoting mental health and well-being for ourselves and those around us. 1. Understanding depression. Causes, symptoms, and prevalence. 1. The complex causes of depression. Depression is a complex mental health condition that can be caused by a variety of factors. It's not just a matter of feeling sad or down occasionally. Genetics, brain chemistry, trauma, and life circumstances all play a role in the development of depression. So, the next time someone tells you to simply snap out of it, feel free to kindly inform them that it's not that simple. 2. Recognizing the common symptoms of depression. Depression doesn't come with a handy instruction manual, but there are some common symptoms to look out for. Feeling persistently sad, losing interest in activities you once enjoyed, experiencing changes in appetite or sleep patterns, and having difficulty concentrating are just a few signs that you might be dealing with depression. It's essential to seek help if you're experiencing these symptoms so you can start feeling like yourself again. 3. Understanding the prevalence of depression. Depression is more common than you might think. It's like that movie everyone has seen, except it's not nearly as entertaining. In fact, it affects more than 264 million people worldwide. Depression doesn't discriminate and can affect individuals of any age, gender, or background. So, if you are feeling down, remember that you are not alone in this emotional roller coaster called life. 2. Types of obsessive thoughts and behaviors. 1. Differentiating between intrusive thoughts and obsessions. We all have random thoughts that pop into our heads, like wondering if pigs can fly or if life is just a simulation. But for some people, these thoughts can take a dark turn. Intrusive thoughts are those unwelcome visitors that make you question your sanity. Obsessions, on the other hand, are repetitive thoughts, urges, or images that can cause distress and interfere with daily life. They're like that annoying song stuck in your head, except it's not catchy. 2. Common obsessive-compulsive disorder, OCD, patterns. Obsessive-compulsive disorder, OCD, is more than just keeping your shoe collection impeccably organized or having a neat freak moment. It involves various patterns of obsessions and compulsions that can consume a person's life, from excessive cleaning or checking behaviors to the fear of contamination or the need for symmetry. The world of OCD is vast and full of quirks that can make your head spin. 3. Exploring obsessive-compulsive personality disorder, OCPD. Don't confuse OCD with OCPD. While they might sound similar, they're different beasts altogether. Obsessive-compulsive personality disorder, OCPD, is not about compulsions and rituals, but rather a rigid and perfectionistic way of thinking and behaving. Think of it as being stuck in a never-ending battle with your own high expectations. It's like trying to juggle flaming swords while riding a unicycle. Fun times. 3. The link between depression and obsession. 3. 1. Examining the overlapping symptoms and characteristics. Depression and obsession may seem like odd bedfellows, but they often cozy up together. They share common symptoms like persistent negative thoughts, difficulty focusing, and a general feeling of being stuck in your own head. It's like having unwanted roommates who never clean up after themselves and eat all your snacks. 3. 2. Exploring the neurochemical and biological connections. One way to understand the link between depression and obsession is to peek into the mysterious world of neurochemistry. Research suggests that imbalances in certain brain chemicals, such as serotonin, play a role in both conditions. So, the next time someone tells you to just think positive, kindly inform them that your brain chemistry might have other plans. 3. 3. Understanding the psychological and emotional interplay. Emotions can be tricky little beasts, and they love to mix things up. Depression and obsession often go hand in hand because the emotional and psychological factors that contribute to each can overlap. Negative self-perception, feelings of inadequacy, and an overwhelming need for control can all be part of the tangled web we weave when it comes to these two conditions. 4. Recognizing the impact of depression and obsession on daily life. 4. 1. How depression affects cognitive functions and decision-making. Depression can be a real buzzkill when it comes to cognitive functions. It's like having a persistent brain fog that makes decision-making and memory feel like Olympic sports. So, if your brain is feeling a bit more sluggish than usual, know that you're not alone. Your brain might just need a little extra TLC to get back on track. 4. 2. The disruptive influence of obsessive thoughts and behaviors. Obsessive thoughts and behaviors can wreak havoc on your daily routine. It's like having an uninvited guest who constantly rearranges your furniture and steals your favorite snacks. From taking up excessive time and energy to interfering with relationships and work, obsession can be a real party pooper. 4. 3. Examining the social and interpersonal consequences. Depression and obsession don't just stay within the confines of our minds. They can spill over into our social and interpersonal lives. Social withdrawal, strained relationships, and difficulties maintaining friendships can be common side effects. It's like being the star of your very own episode of The Real Houseplants of Isolationville. Remember, if you're struggling with depression and obsession, it's important to seek support from friends, family, or a mental health professional. You don't have to tackle this roller coaster alone. Understanding to loved ones. 7. 3. Encouraging professional help and self-care practices. 8. Finding humor in the darkness. Coping techniques for depression and obsession. 8. 1. Embracing laughter as a form of therapy. 8. 2. Engaging in creative outlets and hobbies. 8. 3. Cultivating a supportive and light-hearted community. Here's the article. Depression and obsession. Navigating the darkness with a sense of humor. 5. Treatment approaches for depression and obsession. Living with depression and obsession can be challenging, but thankfully, there are various treatment approaches available to help manage these conditions. Whether you're looking for medication options, psychotherapy techniques, or alternative and complementary therapies, there's something out there to support your journey. 5. 1. Medication options for managing depression and obsession. When it comes to medication, there's a wide range of options to consider, from antidepressants to anti-anxiety medications. Finding the right fit may require some trial and error. Just remember, It's essential to work closely with your healthcare provider to find the right medication and dosage that works best for you. 5. 2 Psychotherapy techniques and interventions. Psychotherapy, also known as talk therapy, is another effective approach for managing depression and obsession. Techniques like cognitive behavioral therapy, CBT, or dialectical behavior therapy, DBT, can help you explore and reframe negative thoughts, develop coping mechanisms, and build healthy habits to improve your mental well-being. 5. 3 Alternative and complementary therapies for support. In addition to traditional treatments, alternative and complementary therapies can provide additional support. Practices like yoga, meditation, acupuncture, or art therapy offer unique ways to express emotions, reduce stress, and enhance overall well-being. Give them a try and see what resonates with you. 6. Strategies for managing depression and obsession in relationships. Living with depression and obsession can impact not only your own well-being but also your relationships. Here are some strategies to help you navigate these challenges and maintain healthy connections with your loved ones. 6. 1 Communication techniques for discussing mental health challenges. Open and honest communication is key when discussing mental health challenges with your partner or loved ones. Be clear about your needs, fears, and boundaries. Remember, they may not fully understand what you're going through, so patience and empathy go a long way. 6. 2 Establishing boundaries and routines to support emotional well-being. Establishing boundaries and routines can be a game changer when managing depression and obsession. Protect your mental health by setting boundaries around your time, energy, and social interactions. Implementing routines can provide stability and a sense of control amidst the chaos. 6. 3 Seeking couples or family therapy for relationship enhancement. Professional therapy is not only for individuals but also for couples and families dealing with depression and obsession. Couples or family therapy can improve communication, strengthen relationships, and provide a safe space for everyone to express their emotions and find solutions together. 7. Supporting loved ones dealing with depression and obsession. If you have a loved one battling depression and obsession, being a supportive presence is crucial. Here's how you can lend a helping hand. 7. 1 Understanding empathy and caregiver fatigue. Understanding empathy means putting yourself in their shoes and truly trying to comprehend their experiences. However, don't forget about your own well-being. Caregiver fatigue is real, so make sure to take care of yourself so that you can offer the best support possible. 7. 2 Providing emotional support and understanding to loved ones. Being there for your loved one emotionally can make a world of difference. Let them know that you understand and validate their feelings. Sometimes, all they need is a listening ear or a shoulder to lean on. 7. 3 Encouraging professional help and self-care practices. While your support is invaluable, it's essential to encourage your loved one to seek professional help. Therapists and mental health experts have the expertise to guide them on their journey. Additionally, remind your loved one to prioritize self-care activities that nourish their mind, body, and soul. 8. Finding humor in the darkness. Coping techniques for depression and obsession. Lastly, amidst all the seriousness and challenges, it's essential to find moments of humor and lightness. Here are some coping techniques that can help brighten even the darkest of days. 8. 1 Embracing laughter as a form of therapy. They say laughter is the best medicine, and it truly can be. Watch a funny movie, Read a hilarious book. Or spend time with friends who have a knack for making you laugh. Laughter has a magical way of lifting your spirits and providing temporary relief from the weight of depression and obsession. 8. 2. Engaging in creative outlets and hobbies. Engaging in creative outlets, such as writing, painting, or playing music, can serve as a form of therapy. It allows you to express yourself freely and channel your emotions into something productive and fulfilling. Find a hobby that brings you joy and dive into it whenever you can. 8. 3. Cultivating a supportive and light-hearted community. Surround yourself with a supportive and light-hearted community. Whether it's joining support groups, online forums, or participating in social activities, connecting with others who understand your struggles can make a world of difference. Sharing a laugh and knowing you're not alone can provide comfort during difficult times. Remember, navigating depression and obsession is a journey, and it's okay to have ups and downs along the way. Find what works for you. Seek support when needed. And above all, embrace your own unique sense of humor to lighten the load. You've got this. In conclusion, depression and obsession are complex mental health issues that require careful understanding and compassionate support. By recognizing the causes, symptoms, and prevalence of depression, as well as understanding the different types of obsessive thoughts and behaviors, we can better navigate the challenges they present. It is crucial to acknowledge the link between depression and obsession and the impact they can have on daily life, relationships, and overall well-being. With effective treatment approaches, strategies for managing these conditions, and support from loved ones, individuals can find hope and healing. Let us continue to prioritize mental health, promote awareness, and work towards a more compassionate and inclusive society that supports those dealing with depression and obsession. FAQ 1. Can depression and obsession occur simultaneously? Yes. It is possible for individuals to experience both depression and obsession concurrently. In fact, these conditions often coexist and can influence and exacerbate each other's symptoms. It is important to seek professional help to address both issues comprehensively. 2. Are there specific risk factors for developing depression and obsession? While the exact causes of depression and obsession can vary from person to person, there are some common risk factors. These include genetic predisposition, certain life events or traumatic experiences, imbalances in brain chemistry, and pre-existing mental health conditions. However, it is essential to remember that anyone can be affected, regardless of their background or circumstances. 3. What are some self-care strategies for managing depression and obsession? Self-care plays a vital role in managing depression and obsession. Some helpful strategies include maintaining a balanced routine, engaging in regular exercise, practicing relaxation techniques such as meditation or deep breathing, seeking social support, and engaging in activities that bring joy and fulfillment. It is also important to reach out to mental health professionals for guidance and support. 4. How can I support a loved one dealing with depression and obsession? Supporting a loved one with depression and obsession requires empathy, understanding, and patience. Encourage them to seek professional help. Offer a listening ear without judgment, and educate yourself about their condition. Be supportive and available, but also respect their boundaries and encourage self-care. Encouraging them to engage in therapy or support groups can also be beneficial.